Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Sunil Kumar.
Oh, Sunil Kumar.
Yeah.
This will be interesting.
Have you heard of him?
The name rings a bell, but
Okay.
I don't think I could tell you much about him.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Right.
So, get this. He's kind of like what do they call it, a Renaissance man?
Great.
Yeah. We've been going through articles, interviews, even some of his teachings, and it's wild.
Interesting.
You know, what's really cool is he didn't just climb some corporate ladder, This guy started in like a small town in Bihar,
Oh, wow.
worked his way up through the Indian government, and then boom,
Yeah.
entrepreneur and mentor.
So he had like a whole career shift.
Total mindset shift.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Going from that structured, government world,
The bureaucracy.
exactly, to the unpredictable, crazy world of startups.
That's a big leap.
Yeah, talk about gutsy. And he actually talks about needing to completely change his way of thinking to make that transition.
You're right. That reminds me of, he calls it the winning mindset, right? I think
Okay.
that's what it is. And he breaks it down into 3 pillars: mindset transformation,
Okay,
knowledge sharing,
got it.
and actionable frameworks. He really believes that mindset transformation is the most important, though.
Okay, so this mindset transformation thing, why is it so important, especially for our listeners? Maybe they're thinking about making a big change in their own life.
I think what Sunil Kumar would say is until you shift your internal beliefs
Okay.
and your attitude,
Yeah,
you're basically trying to build a skyscraper on a foundation of sand.
that's a good analogy.
Right. And he uses himself as an example. When he moved into telecom, it was and I'm quoting him here, perfect monopoly.
Oh, the good old days, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Stable, predictable.
Yeah,
But then things changed big time.
Yeah.
And it became perfect competition. So
I bet that was a shock.
huge shock to the system.
Yeah.
And that's where that mindset transformation becomes super important. He had to shed the old ways of thinking. All those assumptions didn't apply anymore. So he
Right.
needed a whole new approach to not just survive, but actually thrive in this new environment.
So how'd he do it? It's easy to say change your mindset, but how do you actually make that happen?
Well, that's the thing about Sunil Kumar. He's not just about, vague advice.
Right.
He's got actionable strategies.
Okay.
And one of the things I found really interesting was his focus on frameworks,
Like
the winning formula,
which we'll get to.
which we'll definitely dive into, yeah. But there's this other one called Pacify.
Pacify. Okay, what is that?
So Pacify is an acronym, and it stands for, get this perspective, action, clarity, focus, improvement, and you.
Ooh, I like that you at the end.
It's a good reminder that
Yeah.
this is all about you,
All right.
Personal growth,
Yeah, not just some business theory.
not at all.
Yeah.
And each part of Pacify kind of builds on the last one.
Okay.
And it creates a step-by-step process for, he calls it predictable success.
Predictable success. All right.
Yeah.
So not just positive
But
thinking.
no, it's about having, a method,
That system.
a system for navigating all the challenges and making progress.
Okay, I like it. Now, before we go too deep on Pacify,
Yeah.
you mentioned the winning formula earlier.
Oh, right. Yes.
What is that exactly?
It's essentially his whole philosophy for
Interesting.
success.
Okay.
And it's built on those 3 pillars we talked about earlier.
It's funny. When you hear winning formula, it sounds a bit, gimmicky.
Yeah, like a quick fix.
Right, like get rich quick or something.
Right, exactly.
But with Sunil Kumar, it seems like it's a lot deeper than that.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely not about shortcuts.
Okay.
It's about developing a deep understanding of yourself, your goals, and those principles that drive success.
Okay, so that's where the second pillar, knowledge sharing, comes in, right?
Exactly.
So it's not about hoarding knowledge,
Not at all.
keeping your winning formula a secret.
Nope, quite the opposite, actually.
All right.
Sunil Kumar is incredibly generous with his knowledge. He believes that the more you share what you've learned, the more you solidify your own understanding, and then, the more you empower others.
Interesting.
It's really interesting. It flips the script on that,
Every man for himself.
Exactly. That every man for himself kind of mentality, and it's woven into everything he does.
Yeah.
He has a free course, Winning Formula Launchpad, a YouTube channel just packed with insights, and he's always mentoring others.
Wow. So he's like the anti-hoarder of knowledge.
Yes, exactly. And he's living proof that sharing your expertise doesn't hurt your success. It actually makes it bigger.
So this is making me rethink a lot of things.
Me too.
We're just getting started.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, we're just getting started.
In the next part, we're going to dig into the winning formula.
Yeah, I can't wait. Absolutely. It should be fascinating.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we've talked about Sunil Kumar's pretty amazing journey, right?
Yeah, pretty incredible.
And his whole winning formula philosophy.
Sure.
But before we get into that,
Yeah.
I'm curious,
Yeah.
how does his own life story kind of reflect this philosophy,
It really is a perfect example of how these principles work in the real world.
Okay.
Remember when we talked about that shift from the government to entrepreneurship?
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't just like a job change.
Right.
That was like the ultimate mindset transformation in action.
Right. He had to adapt.
Yeah, challenge all those old assumptions, learn a whole new set of skills.
And he did all that while running a major public company.
Yeah, and during a really turbulent time in the telecom industry.
It's one thing to talk about adapting, right? But
It's totally different to actually do it.
yeah, especially when the stakes are that high.
Under pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's really where his belief comes from,
Okay.
That success isn't about luck or
Being in the right place at the right time.
yeah, all that stuff. It's
Okay.
about having the right mindset and, a framework to handle those tough situations.
Okay, so that brings us back to the winning formula.
Right.
So let's break it down a bit. We know it's got those 3 pillars:
Right.
mindset transformation, knowledge sharing,
Oh,
and actionable framework.
actionable frameworks, yeah.
But what does that actually look like, when you put it into practice?
Well, the thing is, all those pillars are connected.
Okay.
You can't really have one without the others.
Give me an example.
Like, imagine you have all the knowledge in the world,
Yeah.
but you haven't, cultivated that winning mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You won't be able to use that knowledge.
Like having a toolbox full of great tools, but no idea how to use them.
Exactly, a perfect analogy. And that's where the actionable frameworks are so important.
Yep.
Having those clear step-by-step processes,
Yeah.
that's how you actually achieve your goals.
So it's about turning those big ideas, those visions,
Yeah, the big picture stuff.
into something you can actually do.
Into concrete, achievable steps.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
That's what frameworks like Pacify
Right.
and the winning formula itself are all
I'll
about.
give you that roadmap.
Exactly, a roadmap.
Okay.
It's not enough to just have a dream, you need a plan.
To make it happen.
Yeah, exactly.
It's interesting. We talk a lot about mindset
Yeah.
and having a positive attitude,
Mhm.
but Sunil Kumar, he goes beyond that, right?
It does, yeah.
He's not just about knowledge. He's about sharing it.
He's really passionate about that.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
Well, he believes that when you share what you know, it actually helps you understand it better.
Okay.
Like it forces you to clarify your thinking.
So it's not enough to just read about it.
No, it's different when you actually teach it to someone else.
You really have to know it.
Exactly. You have to organize your thoughts.
Right.
Make sure it makes sense.
That's true. That's like when I'm prepping for this show.
Yeah.
If I really want to understand something,
Mm.
I try to explain it to someone else,
That's a great strategy.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I actually get it now.
Exactly.
So it helps you learn.
It does, yeah.
But Sunil Kumar also says it empowers other people.
He does, yeah.
So it's win-win.
It is a total win-win.
Yeah,
And he really believes in that, we all rise together kind of thing.
I like that.
It's not about keeping everything to yourself. It's
Right.
about sharing and helping other people succeed.
And he walks the walk.
Oh, yeah. He absolutely does.
Free course, the YouTube channel, all that mentoring he does.
All of it.
He's putting his money where his mouth is.
He is, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's really inspiring.
And that brings us to something I find really inspiring about Sunil Kumar.
What's that?
It's not just his accomplishments.
Yeah.
It's his genuine desire to help other people.
He really does want to see others succeed.
Yeah, and he created this whole winning squad hub.
Yeah,
right?
it's an amazing community.
Yeah, people can connect, collaborate.
Learn from each other?
Yeah, it's like a
Okay, what?
virtual ecosystem of knowledge sharing.
I like that. A virtual ecosystem.
Right. Everyone benefits.
Absolutely.
And here's the crazy part.
What's that?
He's not just the face of it.
Right.
He's actively involved.
He is.
Responding to comments, giving feedback.
He's a real mentor.
Yeah, he's not just selling a product.
No, he's building a movement.
So let's shift gears a bit.
Okay.
How does all this relate to our listener?
Yeah, that's the big question.
We've talked about Sunil Kumar's journey,
His philosophy.
his community.
Mhm.
But what does it all mean for you? you know? Like, how can you use these insights?
Well, I think the key takeaway here
Yeah.
is that success isn't some magical thing.
Right.
It's not reserved for a lucky few. It's
Yeah.
a process.
Okay.
And anyone can start that process if they have the right mindset, the right knowledge, and the right support.
So it's not about waiting for inspiration to strike
No waiting for that aha moment.
or stumbling upon the secret to success.
No secret formulas.
Okay, good.
It's about taking action, seeing challenges as opportunities to grow.
And seeking out knowledge and support.
Exactly.
And Sunil Kumar has given us that framework to do just that.
He has.
And remember, it all started with that mindset transformation.
Right.
We talked about Pacify earlier.
We did.
Let's dive a little deeper, see how it can help you make that shift.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so Pacify.
It's a powerful tool
Yeah.
for developing that winning mindset
Oh.
because it gives you a clear roadmap
Okay.
for changing your perspective, taking action, achieving your goals.
So let's break it down. P is for perspective.
Right.
What does that mean in this context?
It means understanding that your perspective creates your reality.
Okay.
If you approach every challenge like it's a defeat,
Yeah.
you're setting yourself up to fail.
But if you see those challenges as
As opportunity.
opportunities to grow.
Yeah, you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish.
So it's like choosing to see the glass half full.
It's more than that.
Even more.
It's about actively looking for the positive.
Okay.
Finding the lessons in every situation.
Even the bad ones.
Yeah, especially the bad ones.
Okay, so that's P for perspective.
Uh-huh.
What about A?
A is for action.
Right, taking action.
And that's crucial because without action, even the best ideas are just,
Ideas.
just thoughts.
You got to do something.
They have to, yeah.
Sunil Kumar is all about taking action,
He is, even if it's not perfect.
even if it's messy.
Yeah, he believes that momentum builds confidence.
Okay.
And the more you do.
The more you learn.
Exactly.
So it's about getting out of your head
Yes, overcoming that analysis paralysis.
and just starting.
Just start. Take that first step.
Okay, what's next?
C for clarity.
All right, clarity.
This one's essential.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know where you're going,
Yeah.
any road will take you there.
True.
Sunil Kumar really emphasizes
Fine.
defining your goals,
Okay.
understanding your values,
Mhm.
and making sure your actions are aligned with your purpose.
So knowing what you want.
Yeah, and why you want it.
Okay.
It's about taking the time to figure out what success means to you.
Not just like what society tells you success is.
Exactly.
Define it for yourself.
Yeah, and revisit those goals.
Regularly.
Regularly. Make sure they still fit.
Okay, so this is starting to sound like a real framework for change.
It is.
Not just, chasing some arbitrary definition of success.
No, this is about real, meaningful change.
What about F?
F is for focus.
Focus.
And that's about, eliminating distractions.
Oh, that's hard these days.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, so much going on.
You're constantly bombarded with information.
And it's hard to stay on track.
It can be, yeah.
So how do you do it? How do you stay focused?
Well, Sunil Kumar talks about
Yeah.
creating systems and habits that support focus, setting boundaries,
Okay.
minimizing distractions,
Yeah.
and using technology to help you.
Not just distract you.
Exactly.
That's good.
Yeah. Finding ways to protect your focus is super important.
All right, so we've got perspective, action, clarity, focus.
Mm-hmm.
That leaves I for improvement.
Improvement.
What's that all about?
It's about embracing the idea that you're always growing
Okay.
and that you should always be learning and developing.
So always striving to be better.
Yeah, always striving to be the best version of yourself.
Yeah. But not being perfect.
No, not about perfection.
Okay.
It's about the journey.
The journey of improvement.
Exactly.
Okay, so perspective, action, clarity, focus, improvement.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the end.
Almost.
For you,
Why end with you?
it's a reminder that you are in control of your own success.
Your mindset, your choices,
All of it.
you're the driver.
Yeah, you're the one behind the wheel.
So pacify
It's a powerful
for
framework
making real changes.
in achieving your goals.
But we're not done with Sunil Kumar's winning formula yet, are we?
Not quite.
We've got mindset transformation, actionable frameworks.
Yep.
But we still need to talk about knowledge sharing.
Right. The second pillar.
And that's where things get really interesting.
I think so.
Because Sunil Kumar's take on knowledge sharing,
Yeah.
it's not just about passive learning.
It's not just about absorbing information.
It's about actively engaging with it.
Yeah, and using it to empower yourself and others.
So stay tuned. We'll dive into all that next.
We'll unpack the power of knowledge sharing and how you can use it to unlock your own potential.
Can't wait.
Okay, so we've covered Sunil Kumar's mindset transformation and actionable frameworks.
Right, the first two pillars.
Yeah, but we still need to talk about this whole knowledge sharing thing.
Yeah, this is a big one for him.
Yeah, it seems like he really challenges that idea of knowledge being, something you got to protect.
Like a secret weapon.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hoard it.
He sees it totally differently.
How so?
He thinks of knowledge as something that grows when you share it.
It's like
But
a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle?
perfect analogy.
Right.
And he takes it even further.
Oh.
He believes that when you share what you know,
Yeah.
it helps you understand it better yourself.
So you're not just helping other people?
Yep.
You're actually helping yourself.
Exactly. It's like when you teach something,
Mm-hmm.
you have to really think it through.
Right. Organize your thoughts.
Yeah, and make sure it makes sense.
So you actually learn it better.
You do.
That's really interesting. It's kind of like what we do here,
With this show.
Yeah, we take all this, complex information,
And try to break it down
make it engaging.
so people can actually understand it.
Yeah, isn't that a form of knowledge sharing?
It totally is.
And it's really rewarding, isn't it?
It is. Connecting with people like that.
Helping them learn.
There's something powerful about that.
Okay, so Sunil Kumar, he walks the walk with this knowledge sharing thing.
Oh, absolutely.
We've talked about the course, the YouTube channel, but it's also got that winning squad hub, right?
That's his community.
It's pretty amazing.
People can connect, collaborate, support each other.
It's like
It's like what?
a giant knowledge sharing network.
I like that.
Everyone's helping each other out.
Sharing their experiences, their insights.
And the best part,
What's that?
he's not just the founder.
Right.
He's in there actively participating.
He's answering questions, giving feedback.
He's really committed to it.
He is. It's not just a business for him.
Yeah, it feels more like a mission.
I think that's a good way to put it.
Okay, so as we wrap up this deep dive into Sunil Kumar's world,
Yeah.
I want to leave our listeners with a question.
The question. Well,
What knowledge or skills do you have that you can share?
ooh, that's a good one.
It doesn't have to be, something super complicated.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Something from your job, a hobby,
Learned lesson.
even just a different way of looking at things.
We all have something unique to offer.
Exactly. And by sharing it,
We can help each other
make the world a better place.
and learn and grow ourselves.
So Sunil Kumar's journey, it teaches us that success isn't a competition.
Right. It's not about winning at someone else's expense.
It's something we can all achieve together.
By supporting each other, sharing our knowledge, building communities.
So if you're feeling inspired by Sunil Kumar's winning formula,
Take action.
find something you can share
Make a difference in your community.
and watch how your actions ripple outward, creating positive change for yourself and everyone around you.
It's amazing how much impact one person can have.
And if you're looking for a supportive community to join you on that journey,
Check out Sunil Kumar's Winning Squad Hub.
it's a great place to connect with like-minded people
Learn from each other.
and support each other on the path to success.
It's been a great deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of Sunil Kumar,
We hope you learned something.
and that you're inspired to take action.
Remember, success is a journey, not a destination.
Keep learning, keep growing, keep sharing.
Until next time.
See you then.